Hey guys, welcome back. Alright, so we are here. We are going to be building your lead magnet funnel. Okay, so we're in the same place as the last video. So we're in Clickfunnels, build funnel, and it's going to take us here. So we are going to scroll down to lead magnet funnel and click select funnel. Okay, and it gives us basic overview of what a lead magnet funnel is. And if you want to know more about what each funnel is and what it does for you, just click on it and Russell explains everything that there is to know about the video or about the funnel itself. Okay, so basically a lead magnet funnel, it's similar to other opt-in funnels, except you're actually giving away something in exchange for their email address. It may be a report or a video, but it's typically something tangible and they are exchanging for their email address. Basically, how I got you guys in here was to be giving you my done for you affiliate marketing sales funnel. Okay, and that was my lead magnet. Okay, so you can start from templates and everything, but I like doing um, blank lead or blank everything funnel. So I'm gonna click on blank and click on get funnel. Now bear with me because my internet's a little bit slow because I had to come upstairs so my daughter doesn't jump all over me. Um, so it might take a little bit for everything to load up, but um, this is your basic funnel. Okay. Now I know we click blank, but this gives you so many different templates to choose from. Okay. I have never seen so many free templates to give you. Okay. It's amazing how much they offer and what they give you inside of ClickFunnels. Okay. So many different offers or so many different templates that you can get. Okay. Um, but we are going to build right from blank. Okay. Just because I want to show you how to put in backgrounds and put in different elements and basically how to set everything up from scratch. So we click on the blank, the funnel startup, okay, and it brought us to here. Okay, now this is basically going to show you everything that there is, the stats, your contacts, who opted in, your settings to the funnel, overview, automation with emails and SMS follow-up and everything, and publishing. So we're basically going to click on edit page, zip, and now it comes up to your blank starter page. Okay, so this right here is what we call a section. Okay, the green highlighted area is a section. Okay, now the blue highlighted area is a row, and the orange highlighted area is an element. An element is going to be anything from a headline to an image, all the way down to custom JavaScript code, an image list, navigation, frequently asked questions, or a pricing table. Okay, so those are everything that you can put inside of the funnel. Okay, now see how this background is completely white. I mean, I like using white backgrounds for all of my funnels, but if you wanted to, let's say, change it to a different color, you're going to go up to settings and background, and you can put in a picture if you'd like. Let's put something like that in. Now that's going to be your background picture. Okay, but like I said, we are using this just for a lead magnet, so we're going to delete everything and we can leave it just as white. Okay, so we're going to highlight this section and we're going to make it, there's different ways that we can do it, or different things that we can do to this entire section. Okay, well, now we can just put an image in just that section, or we can change the color of just that section if we'd like. Okay, we can change the size of it. So now it's a full page. So now it goes the entire width of the entire page. Okay, so we're actually going to make it a little dark blue. Okay, now you can do padding, so you can make it a little bit wider, a little longer, and you can sticky it to the top if that's what you want. Now there's advanced settings. You can change the corners to have a circle, or you can have them so it's like that. Okay, now I don't like doing that too much, but you can put a full border on it if you would like. You put a red border so we can see it, and you can put a drop shadow in there, inner or outer. Okay, now that's changing the section. Okay, that changes literally everything inside of here. So it'll change the column, and it'll change the background of the element. Okay, so let's pretend that this page did not come with anything other than a section. Okay, so we're going to add a row in here. So we're going to go to row, add row, and you can add up to six columns, okay, and a left sidebar, a right sidebar. But with a lead magnet page, you're just going to want one column. You're going to click on it and drag it over. Okay, so you click on the plus sign that's in here, so you can add a specific element to it. Okay, now the first thing that you want to have on your lead magnet page is a headline, obviously, so you can grab the user's attention. Okay, so I'm going to walk you through how I built the page that I used for us. Okay, so let me go back and let me just turn this back to white and get rid of the drop shadow on that section. Okay, so I'm going to leave the background white instead of have the picture on there because I'm not in my account right now, so I can't use the exact picture that I had. Okay, so a headline. We're going to click on add new element, click on headline, and that's in here. So I put, how would you like to see daily numbers like these below? Now let me go here. Okay, so we made a headline. Okay, now we're going to click on it and click on this little gear icon and rate or increase the size of the font. Okay, so now I have this section just black. Okay, so to change that section only to black, we're going to highlight it until it's blue, the entire row. Okay, don't click on it yet. Don't click on the element. Highlight it until it's blue and go up to the gear icon. We're going to change the background color black. Okay, and text color white. Okay, now I changed the font a little bit, so I'm going to click on the element, then gear, and then changing the font. Okay, so to get something right under it, you're going to highlight it until it's orange, and then click that little plus sign so you add a new element, and I did a sub headline. Okay, so I'm going to just copy and paste this. So we're going to click on it to edit it, select all, and type in what I did down here. Okay, so we're going to click on it to change the color of the font. So we're going to click on it, go to settings, go to text color, and change the text. Okay, now we can change just the bold colors too. Okay, so say I wanted to have these specific words a different color, the exact done for you a different color. We're going to bold it, go to settings, and change the bold color. Okay, see now it's yellow and then red. Alright, so then next underneath is a picture. So we're going to highlight it until it's orange. Click add new element. And then go to image. Okay, now my image isn't in there, so in this account, so I'm going to leave it as a placeholder. Okay, and then there's a place to put your name, which is obviously not required, and your email address. Okay, so to get those, we're going to highlight until orange again, add new element, go to form, and input. Actually, I want to do something different. We're going to, because see how this is just a little bit not as wide as all of that. Okay, so since you can't bring them in, we're going to add a new row here. We're going to add a one column row right under it. And we're going to shrink it a little bit. Okay, that way the email address and everything is right here. Now, I know this section is not a full page, it's just a wide page. Okay, so actually did it a little bit weird. Okay, so instead of changing this row to black, I changed the entire section to black. Okay, so you click on the section, background color black. Now this is going to have to go from white to full opacity clear. Okay, so getting it like that. Okay, so we are going to have the white background. Well, it's going to be, it should be that picture. Okay, now this section is going to be wide, so we want everything inside of this section to have a black background. Okay, no matter how much stuff we put in it, we want everything inside of it to have the background be black. So what we did, I'll delete this real quick. Okay, so here's the one row, okay, with 3 different elements in it, okay, with the same width. Okay, so we want to add a new row that has a different width. So we're going to go row, add rows, one column, add it into that section still, so it still has the black background. Okay, now we're going to add new element, form, input. Okay, see how wide this is? We're going to go to the element or the row settings, and we're going to change the width right here so it shrinks down a little bit. Okay, so now it's not as wide. So since I have 2 input fields, I'm going to do name and email. we're just going to highlight it till it's orange and click clone. Okay, so it's now two fields, but since we don't like how close together they are, we're going to click on the bottom one. We're going to increase the top margin, which basically brings it down a little bit. Okay, so we'll go over integrating the autoresponder and everything in the next video. So we'll leave these just like this for right now. But up here, I'm going to set it to full name, and instead of obviously email address, your name here. Okay, not required. You change the font just like you have in everything else. Okay, have it be nice and big. You can have it be extremely small. So I like having it somewhat bigger so that people can actually see it. And you can change the themes to it. So you can have a black underline. You can have a gray border, a border white, simple clean, black background, whichever you prefer. But I like to use the 3D gradient. Okay. Now we can also put an icon in the form if we'd like. So we're going to click on it, go over to advanced, go to icon, we're going to name icon, and we're going to make it black. See? So now there's a black name icon there. Okay, now we can also change the corners and everything if we would like. We can center align the words, and we can bold it. So I like how that looks better actually than the one I have. So that is everything to change with the inputs. So since we want the name here, we change the input type to name. And since we want this bottom one to be the email that they give, we're going to change the input type to email address. We're going to put your best email here. We're going to change or do everything again. Bold, text align, center, change the icon. I got to change the theme first. Over 3D gradient. Click on it. We want the icon black, email icon, center align, corners 120, font weight bold. There we go. See, now they both are the exact same. Okay, so obviously we can't just have just these two. We need a place or something so that people can click on it and submit their information. So we're going to highlight until it's orange again. Click the plus button. Go to form and then click button. Okay, so we're going to click on the button, edit action, and we want to submit order, submit form. So now whenever someone enters their information and clicks here, it's going to submit the information. I'm going to capture it and put it into my autoresponder, and then they're going to be taken to the next page. Okay, so that is building a basic lead magnet funnel page. This is the first page. Okay, so we put the headline in, we put the hook, and then we put the call to action. Okay, the call to action is click to sign up, but obviously you can change it to whatever you want, like get my affiliate marketing system now or something like that. Actually, let's change that. Let's change it. Get my affiliate marketing system now. And you can change the colors if you want to. The yellow, red, whichever colors you prefer. Okay, change the font text, font type. Change the size. And we can bring it down a little bit if we want. So now with the button, you can also have a different animation to it, okay, or a different effect. So we can have it pulse glow. See how it's glowing now? We can have it rock back and forth. We can have it bounce. Elevate once you hover over it. It'll, on a live page, when you hover over it, it'll go up. Okay. Or when you hover over it on a live page, it'll wobble. I like to use the pulse glow. Okay, you change the letter spacing. Normal. Change whatever you want. Put a little text shadow if you'd like. You could put a border on it. And then change the border color. So that is your basic squeeze page. Okay, so let me show you with a picture. Okay, see what I was talking about, how just this section has a different background than everything else. Same like this. This red part, we're going to have to go over in a different video because it's custom CSS coding. Okay, so this is your squeeze page. It looks just like this. Obviously with different fonts and sizes and everything, but it's basically the exact same thing. Okay, so that is your squeeze page. Okay, and you go up there, click save, and it saves. So, but see up here where it says my awesome landing page, and on mine it says your superior affiliate sales funnel. Okay, to change this, you're gonna go to settings, SEO metadata. Right up there, we're gonna do my amazing lead magnet or something. Obviously, you're not gonna put that, but that's how you change it. Now, this is what's going to show up like on social media. If you type in your link on social media and everything, this is the picture and everything that will show up. Okay, so if we want the picture of the hat to show up when you type in your link, we put in the picture of the hat, but obviously that's not what we want. And this is also what is going to show up on search engines. Okay, you can put in the keywords you want for it to show up with, the author, and obviously the image. And you want to change the description. This is my lead magnet. How awesome is it? That's what's going to show up like on search engines like Google, Bing, or something like that. Okay, so that's changing this. We can save it. And that is that. Okay, that is editing and creating your basic lead magnet funnel. And the next video, we will go in and talk about the thank you page. Okay, so, well, actually, no, we're going to go and talk about connecting the autoresponder to it, because you have to have your autoresponder connected to this to actually work. Okay, so I'll see you guys in the next video to talk about the autoresponder.